What do you think of when you hear the word nostalgic gaming food? Is it Doritos, Mountain Dew, G Fuel, or some fast food crossover? But there's something from that time period that's a lot more weird, obscure, and somehow immersive. That's why today, I'm gonna introduce Harkos Labs gaming food, and also I'll tell you what's so weird and immersive about them. If you've ever played Minecraft, you probably know that you can eat the flesh of zombies, and well, that's
no good.
But what if you're dying to know what zombie flesh tastes like in real life? Well, allow me to introduce you to this thing called zombie beef jerky. At first glance, it's just teriyaki beef jerky that's this disturbing green color, am I right? Well, let's see what the creators of this, Harkos Labs, has to say. Zombie jerky is a delicious, slimy, green beef jerky made from 100% real zombies, or cows as some people call them, and boast a delicious, teriyaki flavor. What the actual fuck? Anyway, since slimy green beef jerky sounds gross, I wanted to see some reviews. The general consensus is that it actually tastes very good with the teriyaki flavoring, but everyone also brings up how the green looks disgusting and off-putting. And like one person said, how are you going to know if the food has gone bad with green mold? And what's even funnier is the co-founder of Harkos Labs even says this about the food. Every little bit of natural instinct tells you to not eat the green meat, but when you try it, you realize that it actually tastes like yummy teriyaki beef jerky. Well, I guess I'll take his word for it then. By the way, if you're wondering where this code on the packaging takes you, it's to their dead, haha, get it, Facebook page. So while zombie beef jerky may look disgusting but taste good, Harkos Labs was thinking, why not make a product that looks and tastes disgusting? Well, would you fancy yourself to some crunchy zombie toenails? These corroded zombie toenails offer a tasty toe jam-free treat. When lounging around or searching for zombies to kill, this crunchy 2-ounce snack will keep your hunger under control. Fit for human consumption, these curly zombie toenails are curly and smelly, and they may reek of the stench of death. Yikes, what the fuck? It doesn't really look like a zombie toenail to me. By the way, do not Google what a crunchy zombie toenail looks like, trust me. To me, it just looks like someone dropped some Cheetos into the sewer to rot, and then decided to repackage them. But that got me wondering, does it smell and taste like that though? And luckily, I was able to find a single review despite how obscure this product is.
That's right, I don't need to apologize for anything.
Cardboard box.
But I know that doesn't answer what it tastes like, and
Rusty toenail.
Oh, that's fucking gross.
taste awful. Or apparently like the trail mix thing. Whatever that is. Let's find something a little bit more palatable, like zombie dried skin. It's crunchy and salty, buried and decomposed, and like before, okay for human consumption. Unlike the toenails or jerky, the dried skin looks a lot less gross. It just looks like seaweed. And that's because it is seaweed. When you take it out of the bag, it doesn't really scream zombie theme at all. Which in this case, I think is actually a good thing. I don't know, you tell me. A review that I found says that it tastes nothing unusual. It is, and I quote, alarmingly and overwhelmingly seaweedy. Nothing else about this is really weird, so let's just move on. By now, you might have the lingering question, why is a lot of the food related to zombies? Well, in the 2010s, it was just a fad with games like Left 4 Dead 2, H1Z1, Dead by Daylight, and DayZ being so popular. That said, the zombified food really feels like it came from those games. It's just so immersive. But Harkos Labs didn't stop at just zombies. No, they've actually managed to capture the immersion of MMORPGs with a line of drinkable potions, and they even came with restorative effects or buffs. So allow me to tell you all about them. As you probably expect, there's an HP and mana potion, but Harkos Labs said, let's one-up that with love and luck potions. Like the zombie products before, the description on the packaging is a little bit out there. Less filling, more killing, replenish or perish. Lucky energy with Irish moss. Wait, what? So apparently Irish moss tastes like clams or oysters, and I'm just kind of like, oh, ew. The love potion apparently tastes like strawberry, and the health tastes like apple cinnamon, and the blue one is a complete anomaly. When I did my research, nobody could actually agree on the taste of it. One says it's sweet, but they actually don't know why. One contradicts it completely and says it's a sour blue raspberry, and another one agrees that it's sour, but it tastes blue. What isn't a mystery though, is that these potions actually gave you buffs, quote unquote. If you've ever drank G Fuel or Gamer Subs, you can kinda guess why. Well, if you haven't, the buffs come from energy boosting ingredients like the caffeine in them. Insane amounts of caffeine too, mind you. This equals about 2 Red Bulls or 4 cups of coffee. At the end of the day, the entire potion lineup are just glorified energy shots, which means that I'll only talk about the quirks and immersion aspect after this because, you know, they're all the same like I said. Anyway, have you ever craved blood? Then have a blood energy potion for you. All you really need to know is that it tastes like fruit punch and is nutritionally like blood and even looks like it. Now, the big question is, why is it called a potion when it's in a blood bag? I guess it's because it gives you energy like the potions. Every product before this kind of just felt immersive, but this one, hilariously enough, doesn't. You would think it comes from a zombie game, but the back mentions vampires. The immersion aspect even gets worse, especially when they have the tiger blood potion. This product allows you to take more substances than anyone could survive and lets you expose people to magic. How those two are related to each other, I have no idea. Like, what game would even have both of those? But if you're wondering if there's any difference between the blood potion and the tiger blood, apparently there is none. It's just a repackaging. And that brings me to something that I have to ask you. Have you ever discovered strange bumps, bruises, or rectal pain? Then get some alien blood. Or get professional help. This drink is inspired by the Xenomorph's blood from the Alien series, so at least they're good on the immersion part. Really, the only big difference between the red and the green blood pots are the color and the lime flavoring. The interesting thing is Harkos Labs drops the potion part on this product. In reality, it's the same energy shot. By the way, I don't have to read the rest of this unhinged description, do I? Anyway, I'm just going to resurrect the zombie products line with zombie blood. This is just a repackaging of the alien blood. This product actually feels like something that you would find in a zombie game, and I actually really like that a lot. The other products just don't feel like they belong in a video game. That said, I think zombie blood is an absolute banger. It's so much of an explosive hit that it led to a lawsuit. As it turns out, the zombie blood bags were actually exploding. They're really going for the immersion here, aren't they? Hilariously enough, the product would end up tasting like rotten yogurt with a foul smell, which is more in line with how I think a zombie product would actually be. I couldn't find whatever came from the lawsuit, so I don't know if it bankrupted Harkos Labs. They pretty much fell quiet and faded into obscurity after that. Even their social media doesn't mention shutting down operations. Their official website is dead since 2019, and I don't think they're going to be brought back to life anytime soon. Goodbye, Harkos Labs.